Greetings in the name of Yahuwah and his son Yahusha HaMashiach. My name is Malak Shalomo, aka King Solomon, and I'm gonna do a quick trade recap on my trade on Tesla today. I'm doing this trade at 12:40. I'm doing this recap at 12:44 a.m. and it's the 12th, but this trade was on the 11th. So let's jump into this here. So this is my trade and view chart. This is where I have a bunch of my indicators like the money zone and the pivot levels and stuff like that. So I'll be showing you on my execution platform, which is this one right here, Dash Trader Pro. I took a screenshot right here because these arrows that indicate where I enter and exit, they go away on the platform after a certain time. They refresh every day. So I had to take the screenshot because I had to do this kind of late in the night. So all right, let me jump into it. All right, so we have a gap up open today, right? And the money zone level, the value area high is lower than the value area low from yesterday. So it's a lower value relationship. So we're supposed to be, it's indicating that price may look for like a lower value. But since we have the gap up open, that's suggesting it's bucking against what the indicator is saying. So even that is an indication in itself, you know. So when it rejects the indicator, that's an indication, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me see here. Excuse me. So I wasn't in front of my my computer when we opened, so I had to rush home to try and catch like the initial balance at 10:30. So you see it was 10:30 right here, and we have the line up here. So let's see, let me make this bigger. All right, let me actually show you the pivot levels as well. Right, so we have a lower value relationship in the central pivots as well. So let me show you here. These were the central pivots from yesterday. This is the top central, which actually flips to the bottom sometimes with the calculation. And this is the bottom central pivot, that green line, and the middle blue line, that's the pivot level. So today the pivot level is so tight that you could barely see it. So I'm gonna have to maximize the screen here so you could see where it is. And it's so tight together that you can barely see it. So this is where it is right now, right? It's in a lower value relationship, but when I make the chart normal, they're so tight together that you can barely see it. You see what I'm saying? Right, so we had this gap up open from, it's bucking against both the money zone and the central pivots, right? So at 10:30, 10:25 here, we started having this double top, and I think I kind of sat in front of the chart around like 10:10, and I saw the bullish open, and I was actually looking at this as well, right? So let me go to the US dollar. So at 10:10 right here, we see the US dollar is pulling down, so Tesla is bullish, and the US dollar is pulling down, so it's giving it fuel, right? So cheaper dollar means they could buy stocks basically. So as it's pulling down right here, Tesla is moving up, right? But then we're running into the lower VWAP, so we're getting the support right here, right? And at 10:30, you see we start to get the higher lows, and we start pushing up, right? So that's when Tesla started to lose like some of its bullish power, right? So looking at the VIX as well, around 10:26, you see the VIX start moving up. So all these is catching support right here. It had this doji candle, and then we start moving up, right? So all that's indications of the short coming in. And looking at the ES, at 10:30, the ES run into this double top right here, so we started to sell off. So that caused the selling pressure in Tesla as well. Same thing on the NQ. Well, it was not double top. It actually broke higher, ran into, I think this is floor pivot R2, and rejected right away and just flushed down, right? But it came back to the mids around this area right here. So let's see. Looking at this here now, I see Tesla is making that double top on the 5-minute. And I kind of hesitated a little bit because it's a gap up open and it's bullish, so I don't want to just go short right off the bat, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see some confirmation candles, and I'm looking to take it back down to like the open around here, you know what I'm saying, around 120, somewhere around there, maybe even 120, 150, right? Like around here. But so I entered short. Well, this is like these are the paper trades, so let me pull this across here. Hold on. Right, so around, let's say, because I can't get the arrows to show the exact entries, but I think this was like around 123.30. I entered short, which was kind of late, man. I should have took this trade like at the break of upper VWAP band, which is kind of like my strategy. But I was waiting for more confirmation, I guess. And I was shorting above VWAP, which is kind of risky as well, because you saw it had that bounce up. We eventually broke VWAP, and I'm looking to get like that 121.50, but it was a small share size, so I just let it pull back, broke even around here, around like, I think I broke even when we recaptured like 123 or something like that, because we broke down a little bit to like 122 or something like that. And then like I re-entered short, it pulled back, it made a higher low. So I took the break even on that as well. So it was basically like a break even day. So it didn't really get like the full retracement back to the open. And yeah, that was the trade, man. It wasn't no big trades, it's just break even, you know what I'm saying? So I think I end up like with a small profit or something like that, but it's better to have proper risk management than to like be forcing trades and stuff. I used to be forcing trades a lot. That was like my little problem last year, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really forcing these trades anymore. And the better trade here was actually this breakout right here, like around, let's see, around 10 o'clock, when it kind of reversed here, or even like around this area here when you're getting the support, this wick support here, and you start getting some volume. But this would have been like a nice breakout right here for a bullish run up, maybe like the S1, and that would have been a good trade, you know what I'm saying? But for the short, I should have probably just entered around this level, like 124.62, and when it got down here to like around 122, that would have been like a nice cool little $2 trade. So entered this trade kind of late, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, tomorrow is another day, and let me go get some sleep, man. Just pushing a lot, man, you know, gymming in the morning, trying to get home to trade and then going to work and all that. So gotta get all the sleep I could, you know what I'm saying? Alright, y'all, it's Malak Shalomo, aka King Solomon, and y'all stay blessed, man. Trade safe. Alright.